Hello, 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 everyone. Let's see who's going to join because this is definitely going to be a surprise. I haven't been live for ages on YouTube, but I'm definitely going to come live again and come back because I've really noticed these are very delicate energies, very challenging times. I'm just going to come live when I just feel I need to come live and I need to share the messages with you guys. I always plan ahead, but I kind of feel we're living in a period, an energy that's not possible. So today I have felt very guided to do this topic, which is about soul ties. If you are connected with someone or you feel very connected with someone, and this is more for the people where there's hardly any collaboration with each other, a lot of intense energies that you're feeling with your person that you're connected with. So, this is going to be definitely a love reading. I'm going to do it for the zodiac signs. Okay. And I'm changing a lot of things up here on YouTube. I'm going to do the soul ties. I'm going to do of course, the zodiac signs, what is coming up for you guys. But I'm going to try to do things more live than pre-recorded because I kind of feel that is kind of the energy that we're in right now. Because pre-recording stuff, okay, I can pre-record it, I can post it, but I'm kind of feeling I need to come a bit more online for the lives. So I'm going to dig into the connections. If you feel this resonates with you, take whatever you need. Most important. If you know somebody that's going through a soul tie journey and really is seeking for answers in their process, please share this live with them because this can really, really, really help. Um, know if you want a one-on-one session, there's this new fabulous platform I'm working on. It's called www.buddytalk.live. And that is more of a platform where other therapists also work, but we're more presented with our skills and the gifts that we have, which is really, 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 really beautiful. And you're not really like on a spiritual platform, when you're next to so many people. And I've noticed with spiritual platforms, I also work on them. There's a lot of jealousy amongst each other. There's a lot of things happening. But on this platform where you can find me if you want a one-on-one session, and I do different things. I'm going to explain all that on Instagram. I'm going to make very short videos so you know what I exactly do as energy reader, as energy healer. And on this platform, I'm going to really focus on the soul connections because there's so much happening at the moment. So this live, for those of you that are interested and for those of you that are watching, it's about if you have a soul tie with someone, there's so much stagnation, and in the 3D, in the physical, it's having its difficulties, then watch. So I'm going to start off with the fire signs. And for those of you that have joined, welcome. Please give a like. I'm going to do this live different every time. I'm not going to ask the same questions. I'm just going to do this different and wrap this up different because I feel we're going through a lot and there's a lot of breakthroughs that are supposed to happen and to be done. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Welcome. Give a heart, give a like. Thank you for joining for those of you that are interested. So I've got 3 questions that I really tuned into and I came up with is what feelings do they carry that they haven't completely shared with you or told you? Oh, thank you for the heart, my darling. What blocks does your person need to work through? Okay, when it comes to opening themselves and revealing more of their vulnerabilities. because a lot in these connections, I feel the person that still needs to do much more work on themselves, they pull themselves away when they go through very difficult changes and periods in their lives. And then the last question I'm going to ask is what you both don't see coming, which actually benefits the connection for growth, expansion, and trying to bring the two of you to that point of working together. So I'm going to start off with the fire signs. Okay, I'm going to start off with the Leo. So if any of you are Leo, put a hands up, put a heart, whatever you feel. And we're going to see. So I'm going to tune in. I've got different decks. I've spread them out. And I'm just going to see what I really feel, because I know those of you out there want to also see a physical confirmation of what I'm getting through, what is coming through, because this is for you guys, for the collective. It's a Saturday. I've made a bit of time free, so we're going to go for it, you guys, and see how far we go. Okay? If you have any other questions, you can ask the questions. Sometimes when I'm really tuned in to give you and deliver you the messages, I might not see the questions on the other side. Okay? But you can always ask me the questions or post them in the messenger when you set post messages, and I'll try my best after the live to reply them. So, are you guys ready? Because I see there's quite a few people that have joined. I don't know where you guys are all living. I'm living in the Netherlands, so at the moment it's like lunchtime. I don't know with you guys, but I'm grateful that you guys are here to watch. So let's go for the fire sign. So what feelings, let's go to what feelings do they keep to themselves that they're not fully sharing or telling you at the moment, because they feel very overwhelmed. So let's see what we can get. So I'm not going to use the same decks. I usually use oracle decks. Okay, I do this when I do my lives, just to show also in the physical the messages. And if you know anyone that's struggling, that's really struggling with their twin mate, soul flame, whatever, there's so many different names, you guys. But I just say soul connection, because every connection is different and every connection goes through a different experience. But I do feel we're in the breakthrough stage. This is for the last group, okay? But in the physical, it still feels very stagnant. It still feels very, 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 very stagnant. So let's see for the Leos out there. If you're a Leo and you're watching this, okay. So what feelings do they keep to themselves? Let's see. What feelings do they keep to themselves? This can be feelings about the connection. This can be certain feelings about themselves. Maybe they're feeling very overwhelmed and they don't know what to do. But we're just going to see. And I will show you guys the messages. Don't worry. I feel like your person is really going through a lot. They have to make a lot of intensive changes in their lives. Definitely. But kind of like feeling they're getting to a point that they're understanding that it has to be healthier changes than they used to make before. Or you see, a lot of clutter. You see, a lot of overthinking. But they have to really change that turbulent overthinking of, you know what, I'm not good enough for my person. This is not going to work. I've just got too much on my plate. I'm also feeling and sensing that they're going through a lot in their life, a lot of changes. For some of you, it can be financial changes. For some of them, it's just they feel like so drained and so depleted in life that they feel they don't have much love to give you. But it's all, look, mental conflict, the way of thinking. That's not what really happening. It's within them having that mental conflict. What else do we feel? Here it comes. Life is a series of consistently shifting cycles. When we resist change, you see, a person has to go through changes, healthy changes. We resist the natural flow of life. and create unnecessary stress here. I'm not even lying. I even talked about that here. It calls your person is causing a lot of stress because of their thinking, making it feel very, 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 very stagnant. And God, spirit, universe, whatever you believe in, is showing your person to go with the flow, and you'll be surprised where this leads. So basically, what your person needs to understand when it comes to the connection between the two of you, they need to grow patience. They need to be patient with themselves, and they need to be patient with the connection. I also feel like the two of you have certain similarities. You've been through certain life experience when you grew up, but I kind of like feel your person has really been through a roller coaster. A lot of people have hurt your person. It's just, I just feel like so much like confusion, stagnation, everything just going through and through. And they need to rest more. So this means that they need to do healing. If it is going into therapy, if it's taking a break from all these stagnant thoughts. So basically, when we come to the point of what feelings do they keep to themselves, okay? They have a lot of love for you. That's what I definitely do feel. But they try to keep the feelings of stagnation and feeling overwhelmed to themselves. So that's when they retreat. That's when they go into silence. Don't want to bother you with all that baggage. So your person can come in and out your life. They can be in your life, be happy working with you, and all of a sudden it's like pull themselves back because they're going through a lot at the moment. But I do feel they don't have much space, they don't have much time, and spirit is just basically guiding them to say, like, stop this, because your negative thoughts about yourself and that you don't have much to offer to your person, this is actually what is blocking the flow of this relationship. Good messages, you guys. These are really, 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 really good messages. Good messages. Batak Fai. What did you actually say? You wrote it so beautiful, but I didn't know. I didn't understand what it was about. I was wondering what you wanted to say. Okay, what are the blocks that your person needs to work through, Leo? Let's see. What blocks do they need to work through? But I also share that in the first question. What blocks do they need to work through? Let's see. What blocks do they need to work through? Oh, there's some family issues. We have family issues. And they're really, really thinking. So I just feel this is about upbringing. I'm not even going to get more messages, but I feel that the main problem is their family, their upbringing, how they're being brought up. Okay, and I do feel when it comes to the Leos out there, you have actually made your person think of what is family in life and what does family bring to the table. How does family work with each other? How does family love each other? I just feel that that's the most important message. This is the block, is their family. Their family are whispering in the air, trying to influence them to push you away, because their family feels threatened by your energy, because they know that you love them and that you're showing them a new way of how love should work, how a family should be, reuniting together. So they need to distance themselves more from their family. And actually, what I feel that spirit, God, universe, whatever you guys believe in, is sharing with them. It's like, you know what? You can be raised in a certain stagnant, unloving family, but when you grow up, you have to think for yourself, who are you going to be? Are you going to be like your family, which is not good for you, or are you going to grow and become a better person? Wow. And the last one is what you both don't see coming. Let's see what you both don't see coming for you guys, and then we're going to go to the Saggies. What you both don't see coming. Ooh, sweet success. It's definitely going to change and wrap up. What you both don't see coming for the sign of Leo. Growth. A lot of growth is happening. Beautiful. Change your mind. There it comes again for your person. This is so beautiful. And body changes. So what the two of you might not see coming is this can be a successful relationship. Okay, definitely. But it doesn't mean that your person needs to work on changing their mind, and they're going through a lot of internal and external changes. I do feel for many of you, your person who's struggling will seek out for help, if it's therapy or if it's talking to a family member who's always got their back and give their advice, or if it's even you that they'll even come to. And there's growth and potential in this connection if you guys both want it. But it is a challenge for you guys, because do know that this person comes from a broken home, a broken family upbringing. That's what we definitely feel. Okay, let's go to the Saggies out there. Are there any Sagittariuses out there? So let's go to your first question. So what feelings does your person have that they're keeping with them and they haven't shared? So let's see what feelings. Welcome, say hi. Say hi. Give a like, please, you guys. I'm going to try my best to come live again. Ooh, okay, these are beautiful. These are definitely beautiful. This is for the Sagittariuses. This is about soul ties for those who are just entering right now. If you have a lot of stagnation with your person, and in the physical, a lot of things need to be worked through between the two of you. Oh, this is beautiful. Take the next step now. That's what Spirit is definitely trying to share with your person. They need to take this next step now. Okay, let's see what's happening. Beginnings. Okay, you have Saggies, secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. Oh, Saggies. I do feel a lot of frustration when it comes to you guys who are connected in your soul tie, because I feel that your person for a long time has been basically lying to you how they feel about you. They have been making this connection not important to them. Okay, that it's not a real relationship for some of you, that they don't really have those deeper feelings of love. Okay, and if you've shared your love with them, say like you said I love you to your person, and your person didn't say they loved you back, that is fear based. Okay, it's not that they don't love you, because definitely I'm getting they have so much love for you, deeper feelings, but they're so afraid to share with you because they feel once they share it with you, you've got them where you want them, so you can control them. I also feel some manipulation of upbringing also when it comes to your person. Your person has been hurt before, I feel, with relationships, other kind of situations. Okay, but definitely they're being guided to take the next step now. They have to confess these feelings if they want to move forward with you. Otherwise, I feel you guys are going to close the door. You're not going to continue anymore. You want to move to the next chapter. You don't want to keep on hanging. That's one thing. New beginnings, new beginnings. They have to try and see a new beginning, a new chapter to move forward. And they definitely need to work on themselves. I kind of like feel when it comes to their love, how they are as a person, they've blocked their heart for a very, very long time. They've told themselves, I'm not going to let anyone in, I'm not going to let anyone close to me. But when it comes to you, Sagittarius, you definitely got their heart, even though they might not want to admit it. But I do feel they're being pushed and guided to do so. Wow, strong message. Let's see what their blocks are that they need to work through. Kind of like feel they have a lot going on in their life, a lot of blocks that they need to clear up. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, ascending. Oops, that one wants to jump out, and I actually feel that one was important, so maybe I want to jump out again. When it talks about ascending, your person needs to grow up. They need to mature. That's just basically the message. They need to grow up. They, when it comes to their emotional side, they've been stuck for a very long time. They haven't been working on themselves. We have also deception, deceiving themselves. I've got so many messages, I'm not even going to take the thing. So they need to grow, they need to ascend. This is a must. This is growth, and this is going to help them in life with everything, especially to relationships. I feel they need to heal blocking relationships. They need to become more balanced within themselves and within their lives, because I kind of like feel this is something that they've been feeling a lot. They've been keeping themselves in unbalance, unstable. You are the divine feminine. This is just energy, you guys. You are the divine feminine, for sure. You are their person. This is what is showing us to show you. And they want forgiveness. This is something that they know they need to ask. I kind of like feel when it comes to you, Sagittariuses, your person has really, really hurt you so many times. Okay, it's like they lead you on, they love you, and when it comes to the point of you wanting them to show you or to confess that they do, they kind of like run away or say something to hurt you because they don't want you to know how they truly feel. So the blocks that they need to work through is deceiving themselves that you're their person. Second of all, is not wanting to grow. And let me tell you, sometimes people don't want to grow in life. That's one thing I can share with you guys. Not everybody wants to grow. Not everybody wants to ascend. Because let me tell you, growing pains aren't easy. For many people, they aren't easy. And they need to ask for forgiveness, or even, try and explain why they're doing this. What you both don't see coming. And this is supposed to help and benefit the connection. Even if it's to come together, even if it's to say goodbye to each other and you've learned the experiences, that's what it's about. Oh, you guys also have patience. You guys have patience, and this is beautiful. So it requires a lot of patience. This is actually a very stagnant soul tie, much more stagnant than Leo, that I feel. Realizations and epiphanies. And I'm also kind of feeling it's like your person needs to learn to work together. They don't know how to work together. They don't even know what a healthy and balanced relationship is. You are the one that's actually teaching them. And maybe some of you might not even want to know that. So here, patience. It requires patience on both sides. Okay, and this is something that, you both might not see coming. That your person will gain more patience when it comes to you. Because I kind of like feel you guys have been trying to give them hints, talk to them, share with them, like, this is not what I wanted. I wanted a healthy relationship with you. I want to work with you. I want to grow with you. I want to support your dreams, and that you support my dreams, and that we build a life together. Coming to realizations. So I'm feeling like your person's really gonna come to big realizations, understanding like, wow, you know what? Why am I fighting my person? There's no point. Otherwise, I'm going to end up alone. And I feel that's the biggest fear of your person. So Spirit is guiding the two of you, saying the two of you need to move forward. You can't keep on repeating. And you guys have been repeating cycles. It's been very stagnant. These cycles need to definitely end. One more message for you guys. Yeah, beautiful. Knight of Wands. Entering a new chapter. Something that's going to be totally new for you guys, but you're both going to be on the same page. So I kind of like feel, for the Sagittarius I'm speaking to, you might not believe that that's possible, that your person can be with you on the same page. Let's go to Aries. Aries, let's see what's happening. I've got my water. Oops. Ooh. The feelings that your person keeps with them, hasn't fully shared with you. You have twin flame, your passion ignites. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh, we have intuitive awakening. So really waking up to this connection, what it means, the love, the passion, everything what you both desire, healing from the past. Oh, this is so beautiful. I feel for the Aries, you guys really, this is so intense for you guys. So your person is realizing this really goes deep. Now, a twin flame connection is can be a very turbulent connection depending on both. But what I feel when it comes to the connection that I'm really talking about, it's really like one moment you guys are very loving towards each other, can work, and the next moment it can just blow up. It can be difficult, it can be stagnant. But one thing is your person, intuition, their heart is opening up and waking up to realizing who you are to them. And you might not be aware, but you also heal their past wounds, what they've been through in life, in love. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Blocks they need to clear, that they need to delete out of their life, so the two of you can create a more balanced space to work with each other. They need to refocus. That's beautiful. Really look at themselves, look at their life, and understand it's no more just me. I'm now connected. I have my person. So what can I work on? They need to take a break. They're also going through a lot in life, and take a break is like really pulling themselves back and reflecting of what was happening. Refocus to make room for you and more space, okay? And they need to let go of certain things that they're really holding too tight on. And this can be so many different things, you guys. This can be unhealthy relationships. This can be certain patterns that they're just used of in their life and they don't let go of. This they really need to do. Once they clear out all these blocks, Aries, it makes it much more easier. So what you both don't see coming, this is to help you grow, to benefit the connection. Oh, safe space. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is really beautiful. Creating a safe space within the connection. And you have retirement. That's good. That's good. It's beautiful. Okay. The energy of safe space is just your person understanding that you're their home, you're their person, you are everything. And retirement is just showing us growing old with you. Finished. They don't want to search anymore for love. They don't want to look elsewhere. They just want to focus on you, and they want to focus on the connection, and they want the connection to move forward. Beautiful. And finally letting go of all those fearful thoughts. Because when it comes to the number 10, that's an ending of a very difficult period, but opening a new beginning to move forward. So that's lovely. It's beautiful, you guys. Let's go to the water signs, Cancerians. Let's look at you and your person. If you have a soul tie with someone, but you know yourself in the physical, it is challenging. What feelings does your person have for you? Deeper feelings that they haven't shared yet, that they're afraid to share. You feel something's going on. You feel they're still hiding certain feelings. So, oh, so many messages want to come out. Okay. Oh, 3 of Wands. Beautiful. Trust. Trusting their feelings. They don't trust themselves. They trust you, but they don't trust what they feel. To them, it's like, wow, this is so much. This is overwhelming. This is so big. Is this real? Or is spirit making a joke with me, pranking with me? Is this my person? Or is just this a test? They have manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart. Look, just show you. Trust. Okay, trust again. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. And we have the beautiful Three of Wands, having a more clearer direction in where they want to head with you. A more passionate and more fiery and more loving direction where they want to head with you. So when it comes to your person, what do they keep to themselves? They have a lot of love with you, but they're not really fully trusting it because they feel that their heart will be broken, or they feel you're just a dream. You might not be real and you'll be gone. And then they've opened their heart again, been vulnerable, and they've been left behind. So they have much more love for you than they share. Okay, so the next question, blocks. What are the blocks that they need to work through? Let's see, what are the blocks that they need to work through? Return. So to some of you, they've taken their distance. They've become very silent, closing themselves up. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Need to speak up. Feel they're not really good for many of you in talking and speaking up, in having conversations, in understanding what they need to say. So, returning back to you, having conversations. Stop staying in that silence. Stop pushing you away, you know, whenever it gets hard, whenever it gets stagnant. For them to stop feeling very small, okay? They feel that they don't have much to offer you. That's what's blocking them. The thought of not having enough to offer you. If it's in a financial way, if when it comes to love, they don't want to give you breadcrumbs because they feel that you give much more than they give. You have much more to offer. Spirit is telling them, be creative, okay? Stop blocking to not see that you're family because you are their tribe. And stop blocking themselves to not look at life in a more positive aspect. That's what I feel this is even talking about when it comes to news. Repaint your life. You have this connection, and this connection can help you in so many ways. And this is your person. Why would you want to block it? Or to be honest, not many people want to embrace happiness because they've been through so much in life. And I feel some of you guys would agree with me. If you've been through a lot of hardships and you get something beautiful, someone beautiful in your life, you gifted someone, it's going to be a shock because you're going to think like, what has happened? Why have things changed? And I feel that's your person. What you both don't see coming when it comes to connection, especially in these soul ties, they're not easy. It's not an earthly love. It's very challenging. You go through lessons, you go through growth. Really, oh, sensitivity. So there's a lot of love that's going to come up. That's beautiful. I don't feel you guys are really going to see your person being open and sensitive with you, sharing much more than you want. Okay, so what you don't see coming is your person coming forward, confessing to you, being more sensitive, being more emotional, vulnerable. This is what is really sharing with us. This is a beautiful energy, okay? Working on themselves and wanting to work on this connection, wanting for this connection to move forward, and being honest and open about their fears and their insecurities. Very simple, you guys. Beautiful. They really, really want to work on themselves. Really. I'm just going to put the line. So we go there. Okay. Let's go to the Cancerians. Cancerians. Are there any Cancerians out there during the live? Let's see. Are there any Cancerians out there? What feelings are they still keeping towards themselves that they have not shared with you? Transformation. Okay, beautiful. Ooh, heavenly signs. We're getting a lot of signs from heaven, from the universe. So they have transformation. Relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So their love for you is becoming deeper and deeper and deeper. You're bringing them a lot into their emotions. King of Cups is really, really like the highest, deepest emotions that they never thought they would work towards. And they're getting a lot of signs about you and them and what this love brings and where it can grow to if they just work with you. That's the thing, learning to work with you, learning to share this love, learning to be vulnerable and not being scared of being hurt. Blocks that they need to work through. Oops. What do they need to work through, you guys? Oops, this is for the Cancerians. What does your person need to work through? Ooh. Old patterns, negative ways, unhealthy ways. Also kind of like feel they're a person that keeps up, or not keeps up, keeps in a lot of negative emotions. They don't really process like negativity well in life. They're just kind of like, just say it in this way. If somebody would like bully them or say nasty things to them, they would kind of like tolerate it, okay? But it will come to a certain point that it really irritates them and then they blow up. And I also feel like they eat a lot, okay? They have a lot of worries, so they eat a lot. Overeating. But they really need to think. They need to do a lot of contemplation. Oh, sorry. Contemplation. There goes for my English, as I also speak Dutch. They need to do that. They need to rethink things, okay? And they've kind of been blocking themselves, like, I'm not going to reorganize my life. I'm not going to rethink things, especially when it comes to this connection. I'm really terrified. I think I'm going to be hurt. And they also have family. Their family is also blocking. They're not happy about this relationship, with this connection. I feel your person helps also their family a lot financially, and they feel if the two of you are going to be serious and build your own family, your person's not going to have enough money to support their own family. But I kind of like feel they take advantage of your person. Your person has a big heart and your person has a lot to share, and I feel their family really take advantage. They want them to pay for a lot of things. They use your person, you know, because they're very kind, they're very loving, they're very giving, even with their time. To them, it's like, no, 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 no. I don't want them to be in a committed relationship because we're going to have a problem with the partner. Then the partner's going to decide and they're going to put the partner first. Sorry, you guys, but that's how it works. When you enter a relationship with someone, then that person comes first. That's how it is. I mean, your person is also allowed to start a new life and to also start their own family. And I kind of like feel their family where they've grown up in trying to block them. Okay, what you both don't see coming, but do feel they want to work with you. They want to try and set healthy boundaries when it comes to, you know, their family. Ooh, face your shadow. So face your fears. Ooh, change. But really, really a lot of abruptive change. We have balance. I'm just going to use these ones. Purifying the energies. That's good. So what you both don't see coming is your person coming forward. Okay, they have to face their shadow. They have to face their fears. This is actually telling me they have to face their family. Really. They have to say to the family, look, listen, I'm moving on with my life. I found my person. I want to build a life with my person. I can't financially support you so much. I can't give you more of my time. You can't be number one in my life. And this is really good. More balance within the connection moving forward. and them explaining that to you, it's going to be a very intense and stagnant change. I do feel it's going to be difficult. It's really going to be difficult for them, but it's going to be easier for you to understand where they're coming from in those lower moments. And we have here purity, so it's like you cleanse them. Your love cleanse your person to see what true love is, where true life should head, what is really important. Beautiful, you guys. Okay, so let's go to Pisces. Pisces, are there any Pisces out there? What feelings does your person have that they're not showing you, Pisces? What feelings? I love these cards, but they're not the easiest to shuffle. Healing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Your person's going through healing, you guys. Oh, I love this message. Sentimental feelings. Person has a lot of feelings for you, Pisces. A lot of feelings for you. Okay, there we go. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Imagine. This is something that your person really needs to work on. I feel, Pisces, when it comes to your person, they have never experienced this kind of depth in love, that it can run so deep. They've never been with someone that's very loving and nurturing for them. Really, they've never felt this. You love and you nurture them. You make them feel happy and that they want to grow. They want to expand. They feel that they can conquer anything. You know, how do I say, if anything bad happens in their life, they can do it. You know, having you around them, you heal them, you grow them. Beautiful. And this is a very deep relationship. It brings very deep transformations for the both of you. And there's a lot of sentimental feelings, a lot of beautiful, loving, nurturing feelings. They haven't shared it with you guys yet. But I do feel they're coming to the point that they're going to do it because they've been keeping it in for so long, Pisces. Blocks that they need to work through. Blocks that they need to work through. Okay. So much messages want to come out. So much messages want to come out. Okay. You do have a divine timing, so that is really good. That is really, really, really good. These are the last messages. Okay. Keeping themselves unbalanced, because we have balancing the scales. Feel that they've been keeping themselves unbalanced for a very long time, Pisces. Okay. Not really been focusing on this love connection, soul connection, but they can't delete it, because even if they have distance between the two of you and they're working very hard, you know, to build their money, their finances, and focusing on other things that they want to get together, because I kind of like feel they are in the stage where they're overworking, doing a lot, trying to get their life together. But here you come. Oh, love has come the wrong time. Understand? They have grief. They have this barrier. Their grief is blocking forward movement with the two of you. Not 100%. Just want to make that aware. But they're trying to block forward movement. But Spirit is really knocking at their door to say no. We're sending you signs. This is your person. And you're receiving them. So you can't block them. You can't put your hand out and say, no, this is not my person. This is not the time. I'm busy with other things. And divine timing is really, it's like the clock is ticking harder on for them. It's like you have to hurry up. You have to hurry up. You have to delete blocking yourself. You have to become balanced, because you have to have things up and running with your person. Then we go to what you both don't see coming for the relationship. What you both don't see coming. Tell the truth. This is so beautiful. I'm telling you, I'm not making this up. It's time for them to come forward and to share their truth with you about their feelings, about the plans that they envision for you. And you're not going to see this coming either. Moving forward, beautiful. So things getting moving between the two of you. Having the strength to confess their love and their emotions, that they want to be with you forever. Speaking up the truth, telling the truth to you, and getting things moved forward. What more messages would you want? These are just very straightforward messages. So now we're going to go to Scorpio. Then we finish the water signs for who's ever. Okay, Scorpios, let's see what's going on concerning your soul tie with your person. Okay, so what feelings haven't they spoken to you yet? What are they still hiding? Oh, this is beautiful. A lot of love for you too. They haven't shared that with you. And you also have friendship. And be true to you, to yourself. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love will dramatically improve. So this is something that they actually haven't confessed, or they feel. They feel you're much more than just a partner. You're also their best friend, their only best friend. And this is something that they need to work on. Okay? Sharing the big love that they have for you, because they really, really love you. As I said, the King of Cups is a lot of deep emotion. And being true to themselves and being true to you. This is actually telling us being romantic, going on their knees, maybe asking to marry you, maybe asking you to move in with them, maybe moving a country, whatever, but a more stronger commitment with you. Blocks that they need to work through. Let's see, Scorpio. You have a release. So there's still some old wounds, some old trauma that your person needs to release, and that is blocking them to like fully open up or fully work with you. So by releasing these old wounds and these traumas, okay, these are the blocks that they need to work through. They will be able to feel more balanced within themselves, and also more able to work with you and stop repeating painful cycles. We feel that they really kind of like place themselves in hurtful experiences, hurtful moments. Just like this. One moment they're working with you, having a good conversation, you're feeling happy, and all of a sudden they trigger you and have an argument with you, and you're wondering, where's this coming from? We just had a good time, or why are they like this? That's what we're talking about. We're just giving you an example of what we're picking up on. Okay? But that has to do with their old traumas that they haven't fully healed, and they have to work through that. What you both don't see coming in this relationship, they do definitely want you. Don't doubt that. Don't ever, ever, ever doubt that. They do definitely want you. We have sexual wisdom. So they have a lot of fantasies about the two of you. Passionate fantasies, loving fantasies, intimate fantasies, which is beautiful. Okay, what you don't see for coming is they really desire you very much. They have sexual fantasies about you, intimate fantasies. They have a lot of passion for you. And this is something that they're really going to show to you much more in the future when this comes, because this is something that they definitely want to do. Want to work with you in a more balanced way and to move forward and to make a lot of progress within this connection. And I love this. Entering therapy and doing really that grief work, releasing those traumas that have been standing in the way of their life, and they want everything with you. They want to grow old with you, they want to end up with you, they want to build a new life, and they want to move forward. Beautiful. Let's go to the earth signs. Are there any Tauruses in the house? Any Tauruses in the house? After this, I'm going to go have my lunch. And later on this afternoon, I'm going to time stamp the readings, okay, for which sign. So that will be easier for those who weren't here and didn't join but can just replay it back. And then you can always look back at the reading if it resonates with you. And share it also with people that you know. And also check out later the other links, because I've also been posting videos, you guys, of healing jewelry. Maybe if you guys are interested. Okay, give thanks for the blessings and love to come soon your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. This is beautiful, Taurus. Your person really loves you. And it's very funny, but I kind of like feel they don't know how to express it in words, how they feel and their emotions, and they want that. They want that. Oh, they have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is really showing me step by step. They're going to show you this step by step because they're learning. They're learning. For them, this is something totally new. And they also have be true to yourself. So they're very grateful for you to be a part of their life. They're very grateful for this love. But the thing is, when it comes to your person, and these are the feelings that they keep to themselves, they don't know how to share it yet. They kind of feel like a kid, and they feel like, oh, I'm learning things step by step. I might be very slow for my person, but I do truly love them. I do truly want to be with them. I do want to move forward with them. Then we have blocks that they need to work through. We have pause. We have lessons. Beautiful. Spiritual lessons. These are like inner work lessons. We have destruction. And we have third party. Okay, so what they really need to do is to take a break and to look at the lessons they need to learn and what they need to clear up in their life. Okay, they're finding this hard to take a break because so much is happening in their life. There's so much that they have going on. I kind of like feel they have, say for example, 20 lessons and they want to work on all the lessons at the same time. And Spirit is saying, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. It's going to blow up in your face. It's destruction. You have to choose one lesson at a time. And when you nearly finish with the first lesson, then maybe you add the second or the third. But you can't do everything in a fast pace. You have to take things step by step. So you also need to take a break. You need to rest. Also feel that your person is overworked. So everything needs to blow up. And we have a third party. But what we feel the third party is about is overworking for most of you. It's about work. They really focus is, oh, financial. I need financial stability. The more I work, the more money I earn. That's not true. That maybe was the old way in the old world. But now we're going to a new world, which is different energy. And it's more like investing in yourself. It's creating, and how do you manifestate, and how do you work on yourself to attract what you need to grow in abundance. It doesn't mean if you attract so many clients that that's really profitable for yourself. It's more like, who do you want to attract that you know that, you know, as I say, how do I use the right wording? It's about attracting the right job towards you, or the right clients, whatever you're doing, to create that stability and balance for yourself. More isn't better. You can create much more financial abundance with a much more selective, small group that you know you can work with than all different people, really. So that's something that you guys need to really think about, Taurus. What you don't see coming and what your person doesn't see coming when it comes to this connection. There's always enough. That's beautiful. There's always enough. Two of Pentacles. Always enough. And growth. Understanding this is to come. Okay, this is to come. This isn't here yet, but this is where you and your person are working towards. That the two of you is just enough. The rest is all going to come together, because as the two of you work more together, your energies combine together and more growth happens and more stability happens. And this is something that the two of you might not even see coming, might not even be aware of. And here you have that unbalance of energy. Doing things alone comes to an end. Comes to an end. Finishes. No more doing things alone. Capricorns. See if there are any Capricorns out there. Let's see what are the feelings that your person hasn't shared fully with you yet. Beautiful cards, but not easy to shuffle. Feel like this wanted to come. Okay. What feelings do they keep to themselves that they haven't shared with you? Oh, we have balance. Balance, balance, balance. This is the theme for all of us these days. Balance, creating balance in our lives. Action. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically form. This is something that your person has to learn. I understand why your person does this, okay? They put themselves down. They think it's normal. And what they do when it comes to you, because they don't fully trust the love, they don't fully trust the connection, they look for things that are not there. So they criticize. They criticize. And this is something that Spirit wants to show them. That you need to stop doing that. You need to stop looking at negatives that are not there in the relationship or negatives within yourself. You need to learn and understand that your person is different from you, because your person is going to trigger you in good ways, to help you, to support you, to gain that balance within yourself. And for many of you, I kind of like feel your person hasn't shared with you yet how much balance and love you bring to them in their lives, what you bring to the table. And action. Taking that action and understanding that they deeply love you, that they think and feel you're a much better person than they are, and that you bring much more to the table. That's a big one. That's a real, real big one, Capricorns, really. To be honest, I really didn't expect that to come up. I really didn't. But yeah, if you're an unbalanced person, of course you're going to criticize the person that's more balanced. That's why I always say we all have our own love language. We all have our love language. And if you're not used to a person treating you good, giving you advice, wanting you to do better in life, then of course it's going to feel weird. And if you're brought up in life, and I feel that's with your person, with a lot of criticism in your life, you're going to think that's normal. You're going to think that's love. And I feel that's what's happening with your person, really. They're taught pain is love. Blocks they need to work through. Let's see what's going on. What do they need to work through? Oh, we have barrier. Okay. They need to bring down that big wall that they've created. And we definitely feel that is because of a previous partner. The previous partner was a karmic partner, which taught them very big and tough lessons. Okay. Not a loving relationship, very unbalanced, stagnant relationship. And that has kind of stuck in their system. That's why they're going through the dark night of the soul. They are very terrified to fully go through this process of transformation. They're really, really scared. But I do feel Spirit is pushing them, and they need to reinvent themselves. They need to become their new version, who they are, and release all of this and clear all of this. For some of you, I do feel they need help and guidance. You can't help them, you can't guide them through this. They need a therapist for this. Heavy. What you both don't see coming, moving forward. Very heavy, you guys. When it comes to the Capricorns, I see that your person really is going through a lot of like mental conflict, has a lot of mental issues, because they've been through so much. Okay, so what you both don't see coming. Oh, this is good. This is good. You guys need this. You guys need this. Really need this. Okay. You have the rest. So for them, this is really looking for that help, taking that rest, really doing the inner work, really doing the healing, so that they no more fight with you, argue with you, or work against you. Gaining the courage and also showing you, this is going to be definitely a surprise when your person really fully confesses or comes forward. For many of you, I do feel your person pulled themselves back. Okay, there's been distance, there's been silence, but now is the time to come forward, enjoying more the relationship with each other, having more of the pleasure, and leaving that more small mindset behind of like, you know what, I'm not enough for my person, I don't have much to offer them, but really coming to the courageous energy like, you know what, I love them, I'm going to work on myself, I'm going to make sure I work on myself so much that I walk next to them, that I understand what a relationship is about. Very, very heavy, but very good. Let's go Virgos. Let's see if there's any Virgos in the house. Deep feelings that your person hasn't shared with you yet. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let me just shuffle because that all those messages want to come out, but I need one. You also have Secret Admirer. So your person, just the same. Also, I think Saji also had this. Your person has deeper feelings for you, hasn't shared those deeper feelings with you, but the moment is coming closer for them to do so. Sobriety. And you have join in. Deeper feelings need to be shared from your person, definitely. They need to join in more into this soul love connection to bring the two of you forward. They need to work on themselves for sure. And I feel also they need a lot of deep healing. Okay, they really are trying to find a way to get also the right help that they need so the two of you can move forward. Blocks. What do they need to work through? What do they need to work through? Got these two. Refocus, understanding what this connection is all about, understanding who you are, why are you in their life, why do you trigger them? They need to refocus their life. I feel for a very long time they've put the material world as a first focus. No love, working hard, getting the finances in order. That's what they need to do, and this is how they're going to move forward. Okay? But that's a very lonely road. And they have to come to a point to understand also, working with you together, refocusing, working with you, getting better understanding of working with you, it will actually benefit their financial state. Really, it will bring more financial abundance, because everything that grows from love, grows from within you. If you're going to be very negative about certain things in your life, like, oh, it's never going to work out, then it's never going to work out, because whatever you put out there, you will receive back. That's one thing for sure. So I do feel your person needs to reset the way they think, the way they approach things in life, and just get on board, really. And together with you, because you guys, Virgos, definitely are grounded, definitely are, you know, connected to the earthly world here on earth. I feel that you guys are drawn to your person, are placed in their life to help them with that, to find the balance, to find the stability. That's what we definitely feel. Oh, we have the King of Wands. Beautiful. So, when we go to what you don't see coming, you have Lilith, face your shadow. Your person's going to face their fears and also come forward and speak to you. They're going to be a bit more grounded, a bit more balanced. They're going to take some time away to go into that therapy. For some of you, they will share to you to say, you know what, I'm going into therapy. I need to really do this intense healing. I do love you, but I need to clear the blocks out of my road. And enjoying more together on your journey. Beautiful. Okay, Aquariuses. Let's go to Gemini. Let's see what we have for Gemini. What are the deep feelings that your person hasn't fully shared with you yet? Gemini. Ooh, we have boundaries. They have the same message like the other signs that I've also had before. Life is a series of consistently shifting cycles. When we resist change, the same. We resist the natural flow. So they're really under a lot of stress, but you kind of bring them relief and balance and peace. And this is something they might not have fully shared with you guys. But they definitely know that you're teaching them to set boundaries to other people, to other relationships like families, friends, people that drain them, maybe even bosses in the workplace that things are not really working out with. Okay, so they haven't shared this with you, that you bring them closer to their true self, to love themselves. They're getting so many signs about the two of you, that this relationship is heavenly. You're made for each other. What blocks do they need to work through when it comes to your person, Gemini? We have contemplation. We have fifth dimension. Ooh, twin flame. And we have pride and ego. Pride and ego. This is their old self fighting their new self. So it's their old self doesn't want to let go of their old stories. Okay? A lot of heartbreak, a lot of disappointment by people in relationships. So this is something that they need to work through. They're finding that very hard, because to them it's like, I'm always going to be hurt. Relationships are not going to work. What am I going to do? They're getting a lot of signs spiritually about the fifth dimension, about what this relationship means, who you are to them, and how much more healthy, loving benefits it has. There's nobody else. So they need to stop blocking themselves to believing. But it's understandable. As a human being, what do? If we don't see things with our eyes, okay, our human eyes, then we don't believe the messages that come to us in energy. Then we don't believe the loving dreams that come to us about our person. We're just like, yeah, well, that's not it happening in the 3D, so why must I believe it? Oh, it's very nice. Probably my mind playing tricks on me, fooling myself in my dreams that we're going to be together, we're going to build a home and everything. No, this is the divine knocking at your door to say, this is the purpose of this connection. And this is what is supposed to come together and come in fruition. You see, you even got the twin flame there. It's your person. Right? There's no point of blocking it. And also blocking themselves of contemplation, of thinking about changes. Let me tell you, when the divine knocks at your door and say, this is going to happen, let me just tell you, just embrace it and go with it. Even if it's not what you've planned, even if it's not what you want, divine will always bring better plans, better offers on the table than what you originally want or what you originally thought you were heading. And I just kind of feel that's what divine is teaching your person, because you challenge them, but in a very good way, and that's what they need, even though that they might not like it. It's what they need. Oh, so they have sensitivity, King of Neptune. It's beautiful. So what you both don't see coming, you guys, keep the faith, keep the faith. Beautiful. Beautiful. Your person is definitely going to make a lot of changes, Gemini. Oh. What you might not see coming is them being vulnerable and confessing their love, and just confessing all the time that you picked up on their love and them wanting to be with you. That was the full truth. You see? There you go, Gemini. They feel and think that you're the most beautiful person they've ever met, within and without. And they've never had such a beautiful gift like that before. What is to come is them keeping the faith that the two of you are going to grow together, move forward together, and create a much different life. This is beautiful, nurturing, loving energy. And they're sharing that with you. You're not going to see that coming. Let's go to Aquarius. Wow, you guys, lovely. Let's go to Aquarius. What feelings does your person keep to themselves that they haven't shared yet with you? Power. Oof. That is beautiful. You instinctively know what is the right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Definitely. But what is this actually showing us? You give them so much power and so much hope in this connection that this really motivates them and this really drives them in life. Okay? To look at love and to look at relationships in a total different aspect. You're changing their mind. I do feel when it comes to your person in the past, I don't feel that they really ever let someone in. I don't even feel that they really thought they're made for a serious relationship and that they're able. But because of you, you're opening them up to this idea that they can be in a loving, stable relationship. They can work with you. You bring so much change and so much love, and they're truly grateful. You know, it actually even excites them I actually feel it does excite them, Aquarius, so much when it comes to this connection. You really bring so much excitement to their life. What do they need to work through? Let's see, what do they need to work through? Asking your forgiveness. That's what they need to work through. Feel they've been a bit stubborn. Let me not say too much. They want to ask their forgiveness because the communication hasn't been very stable. Okay, they've pulled themselves back many times, a lot, you know, gone into solitude and hermit mode because they needed to raise their vibration. So what do they need to work through? Stop blocking themselves to grow. That's the first thing when it comes to raising their vibration. Okay, and really learning to be alone, really learning to be alone. But the forgiveness is really big. That's the first big message that I feel. How do they ask forgiveness from you so they can move forward with you, Aquarius? What you both don't see coming. Oh, sacred marriage. Ooh. Feel you guys would really, that would really be your heart's desire. Sacred marriage, you have Mary Magdalene, adult children can also be a part of your lives. Oh. We have having faith and we have realization. But what is most important is them finally, you know, making you and them real. If it's asking hand of marriage, if it's moving in, but just making this relationship serious. This is something that you both won't see coming. They will even be surprised that they have the thoughts in their head, and then it's time for them to ask. For some of you, you might have already children, adult children, and this is like a second time in love. Beautiful. And just having the faith, you know, having faith coming together. The belief of, you know what, this is my person in this lifetime. I've tried it before, it never worked, but this is my person. But really realizing that the two of you are meant for each other. Beautiful. Let's go to Libra. See if there's any Libras in the house. And then I'm done, you guys. I've done the lives. I hope you guys are happy that I'm live again. I know I've been having a busy schedule. I've also been going through also a lot of my deep transformations, so it's not always easy. And it also takes a lot of energy, you know, to like really post or go live every day. But I'm going to try my best to see if all the platforms I can come, because I really, really, really want to be there for my community. Oh, Libra, what feelings does your person still keep to them? They have passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at this present. Enjoy it. You bring so much passion to their life. This they have not fully confessed to you, and this really excites them, but it also makes them very nervous. They're still going through a bit of grief work, so grieving traumas of their past. It's kind of like feel that that's happening. They're feeling stuck, not sure if they can offer you all that you want and all that you desire. Let's see what are the blocks that they're working through. Inner child. Reinvent themselves. And pride and ego. Says it so much. Letting go of their old story, their old self. Doing the healing that they need to do, that they've really been avoiding and avoiding reinventing themselves. what you both don't see coming. Patience, a lot of patience going to be created in this connection. Religion and spirituality is involved. So for many of you, you might have different upbringings, different religious beliefs, okay? Or one can be very spiritual and the other one can be very religious. How do you blend that together? How do you mix that together? Five of Wands and the Fool. Like I said, what you might not see coming is having more patience, as you both have different religious beliefs or maybe spiritual beliefs, clearing that, you know, conflict with each other, arguments with each other, inner conflict, and being the Fool and just embracing and loving each other as you are. How beautiful is that? So before I end the live, is there anyone in the chat that would like messages, that I pull a card for you, just to say thank you for being here, for joining me? Is there anyone who would like messages before I leave? Any certain decks that you would like? And otherwise, I'm just going to end, and I just want to say thank you to those that have entered the live, that have said hi. Thank you for taking your time. And if there's no one here, then I'm just going to end the live, you guys. So is there anyone that would love messages before I stop the live? Okay, you guys, so I think that's it. There's no one responding to say if they want messages. Just want to say thank you for those that have been here, and I know this is a surprise. I didn't plan it, so I didn't even give a full notice, but I'm going to be doing more things like this in the future. So sending lots of love and lots of light. And if you really want a session with me, go to www.buddytalk.live if it's anything that you want to discuss. And on my Instagram, I'm going to be posting new videos of what I do, because I'm a hypnosis therapist. I do more therapy forms next to the energy work that I do and the healing work. On TikTok, I do the energy lives of what is really happening at the moment. What do we need to do to take care of ourselves, to work on ourselves? So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to really be trying at least to come once a week live. If it's possible, I can come more. I'll try my best to do so. But if it's not, I want to come live on all the platforms. So here on YouTube, it's going to be readings for all the zodiac signs. What I'm doing, the soul ties, I'm definitely going to keep that, but every time different questions. So new content, different, and all I just want to send is all the love, light, and healing your way. So see you guys.